could not understand how the wisest man that had ever lived could be so foolish. I didn't get it. So I had to go back and read his books, read his words over again. Specifically, I have been reading the book of Proverbs over the past couple of days, and it was very interesting to me just how wise Solomon was. I'm quite fascinated, just to say the least, with the way how he wrote and how he organized his metaphors, his similes, and his personifications. The way he composed and compared things really astonishing me. And not just that, his particular hands-on things that he did just speak wisdom. I keep reading and my interest was locked in, and I got to a point where I was really like, my brother, you had everything. What happened? I mean, like, everything was going on good for you. I decided to go back just a few verses or a few chapters or even a few books just to figure it out. And what I found was insightful. In 1 Kings chapter 3, the Lord appeared to Solomon in a dream and said, "What shall I give thee?" And Solomon said, "Give therefore thy servant an understanding heart to judge thy people, that I may discern between good and bad. For who is able to judge this thy great people?" And the speech pleased the Lord, that Solomon had asked these things. And God said unto him, "Because thou hast asked this thing, and not asked for thyself long life, neither hast asked riches for thyself, nor hast asked for thy life of thy enemies, but had asked for thyself understanding and discern judgment. Behold, I have done according to thy words. I have given thee a wise and understanding heart, so that there was none like thee before thee, neither after shall any arise like unto thee. I have also given thee that which you have not asked, both riches and honor, so that there shall not be any man, any king like unto you all the days of thy life." What Solomon did not understand is that in order to have an understanding heart, you need wisdom. So God did not only impart wisdom in Solomon, he gave him an understanding heart. So I went back to the book of Proverbs chapter 2 and verse 6. And Solomon specifically say, "For the Lord give us wisdom out of his mouth, knowledge and understanding." So I say, oh, this is what he was really saying. Let me go to see if there's any other scriptures or verses that is in the Bible that can support this claim. When I tell you, I found so many, but I'm not going to weary your patience no longer. I'm just going to give you about 7 of them. Maybe I'll give you a bonus one at the end. So please stay tuned. The first one is James chapter 1 verse 5. "If any man lack wisdom, let him ask God, who give all men liberally, and upbraid it not, and it shall be given unto him." The word upbraided here means reproach or shame. Let me give you a scripture that this word reproach or shame has been made mention to give you a better understanding, so you may understand what I'm really saying. Because remember, we're talking about wisdom and understanding. In Luke chapter 1 verse 24 and 25, "And after those days his wife Elizabeth conceived and hid herself 5 months, saying, Thus has the Lord dealt with me in the day wherein he look on me and take away my reproach among men." You see the same word, reproach or upbraided. It is the same word, but in this context, it is just mean reproach. All right. So upbraided mean reproach or shame. So Elizabeth was barren and she conceived, and she was saying, she was giving actually a testimony that God has taken away his report from men, because in those times, if you didn't have children, it was a shame unto you, right? It's not like in our time now. So I want to continue to Job chapter 28 and verse 28. And unto men he said, behold, the fear of the Lord, that is wisdom, and to depart from evil is understanding. Psalms 49 and verse 3, my mouth shall speak of wisdom, and the meditation of my heart shall be understanding. Ecclesiastes chapter 7 and verse 12, for wisdom is a defense, and money is a defense, but excellency of knowledge is that wisdom give life to them that have it. Are you getting this? Proverbs chapter 2:6 says, so that thou incline thy ear unto wisdom, and apply thy heart to understanding. For the Lord giveth wisdom out of his mouth, knowledge and understanding. Daniel chapter 2 and verse 21 says, and he changeth the time and the season, he removed kings and setteth up kings. He give wisdom unto the wise, and knowledge to them that know understanding. And I'm going to give you one more. Proverbs 3 and verse 13. Happy is the man that findeth wisdom, and the man that getteth understanding. So if wisdom comes from God, then it means likely, in order for you to maintain wisdom and understanding, you have to align yourself with God in order for you to maintain your wisdom. So how did Solomon lose his wisdom? The reason why he becomes a fool or becomes a foolish person is because the moment when he started to introduce idolatry and he introduced false worship into the temple and he started to worship idols, that was the moment, that was the time that he became a fool, because he started to practice idolatry. He started to practice witchcraft and all these sort of wicked things. And so if you are falling into that category where you start to practice these things, if God has given you wisdom, you need to listen to this. Because Solomon was the wisest man that had ever walked the face of the earth. But he made some wrong decision. So if God give you wisdom and you choose to disobey his commandment, you are going to lose and become a fool. God bless you. Please remember to share and subscribe to Empowerment of the Faith in Jesus' name.